So login bonus of grace, which is cool. So this is too small a space for a bedroom at the moment. So I don't dislike this way of having the stairs, to be honest with you. I think as there isn't a circular, now the problem is this 3x3, I think it is, size, or whatever that floor size is too wide for these stairs. How wide is it? 3x3. 3x3, and that should be 1x3. So that doesn't seem to add up to me, because if that was 1x3, I should be able to just put 3 staircases side by side and fill up a side of that. There's something that doesn't quite add up with that. Now we're going to go for chopping up a bit of wood as we're here. And along with levelling up, I need to think about what the actual shape and space of the peak top Skycastle, whatever we're going to call it, is. So we should have a tin and a copper, and then one of my boxes, I'll take the glass out as well, one of the boxes should have a tin and a copper, then 2 tin, 2 copper, yes, so 20, blah blah. Copper, so do that, then at least I've got 20. I'm going to take that and that as well. I'll leave the glass here. So I should be able to make a bronze ingot and get a copper ingot going. Cool. So it's going to be 15 minutes before the copper's ready. There should be a load of, yes, a load of fabric. So where's my founders table? Founders table. So let's see what I need, because I want finery, so I need sewing needles and pins. So let's pins, needles. So if I, yeah, perfect. So 2 and a 3, 1 and a 2, 3 and a 4. So let's make some finery. I think I've got founder's shoes on. Yeah, so I'm going to need to make a tin and copper. If I do that, oh, go. Cool, so that's that. Anime still seems to be running a little bit slowly. I'm just going to recalibrate. Just looked a little bit like I was leaning back too much, so that's better. Let's make that's weird. Yeah, so let's make a set of them. Oh, what is going on? Okay. Something. Oh, okay. Something weird's going on. It's not letting me craft stuff. So, crafting aborted. Let's try again. Okay, there we go. It's all working properly. So it is an early access to the game, which is very cool. Sometimes you do have to just be aware that it doesn't always work 100%. Okay, so let's put on those. So we've got some legs, and then that. Cool. So that very quickly puts us in a nicer position. Let's have a look at the leather working, because I want to go for the... Okay, so I need bronze stuff to make those. Bronze stuff to make those. So I'm already wearing founder's shoes, which is fine. Founder's coronet and the founder's emblem don't really do anything other than sort of show off, which is cool. So I'm going to put my coarse... No. Put my coarse tunic in there. Let's just pick up the leather. See what else I might be able to make. Bonded leather braces don't really help. That small animal hide. Well, let's eat one of them. At some point I need to put a well down, but not just yet. I'm gonna just gather the wood that's around here. And again, I like the layout of this because I would like to have some trees. I do like the idea of like trees growing up the side of the castle when it's built, just for the look of it. So not built and having this cliffside right up next to the wall will also be pretty cool, I think. So let's just get this wood that's down here. There we go, cool. So potentially could leave some of these wooden bits here for maybe a little courtyard garden, something like that as we get going. But what I want to do, or at least I think what I think the best thing to do, the way I'm going to go about it, is to focus on the peak up here. Start getting that right. Go from there. So that's 1, 2. Okay. So I want to go and get some tin because I need copper. I need two copper. 20 copper, which is 2 production runs of copper and 2 production runs of tin. So nice mining level 7. I'm getting a good old chunk of tin. I don't know what. I think you get jewelers. You can do jewel crafting, which is where all the topaz and other things come in. But I don't really know I can't do iron, because that's beyond my pickaxe's capability. But having bronze, I should now be able to go for a... oh yeah, okay, well I've got loads of beehives, so let's... see if there's any copper ore, yeah. Because my inventory was full, I was probably dropping some on the floor. And let's go with a bit more copper. So, where's the copper there? Let's get that as well. Okay, so mining's up to 8, and we're full. So head back up and see what we can drop into the various storage boxes, maybe make a few more. So perhaps a foundation to just square this area off would be quite cool, but try not to get ahead of myself too much. So let's just check. Can't cook anything. Or anything. Meat one. War carcass can go in there. Sinew can go in there. It can go in there. So I'm going to put sewing stuff back. Before I do, let's just check my simple tailoring. So what else can I make? So cloth pants. Let's see, what do they do? They give me a 2 and a 3. But what am I currently wearing? That gives me a 2 and a 3 as well, so that's about the same. That gives me a 3 and a 4. Tailoring. Canvassing gives me a 3 and a 4. Okay. A dress would also be a 3 and a 4. Cloth helmet gives me a 2 and a 3. What does my leather band give me? 6, 4, 6. Okay, so keeping the leather. Cloth leg warmers. Clan tabard. Need rough linen, which I don't currently have. I can make coarse, but not rough yet. Okay, so let's have a look. carpentry stuff. So what do I need? I could make a bed. Need starboard. Pulling up iron. Bronze for that. Okay. Now I might make hear somebody nearby. I can hear something happening. Go. A tiny stool and plank. Hear somebody chopping down wood. Make better planks. Maybe it's because I was looking at a crafting table. Let's go with tiny store. Because these little receipts here show failed. That you get a new recipe when you make one. So try and get as many recipes as we can. Go with tiny store. Failed. And again, okay. There we go, made one. And learnt new recipe. Tiny store, okay. So if I go furnishings, there should now be tiny store. And let's just put us tiny store somewhere. Have a tiny store over by our little flower pot. Okay. Just a bit of decoration. Can I sit on? Oh yeah, so I could just sit down here. Watch the world go by. That's circular. Ooh. I think it is. I'm gonna go and have a look at that. Dump some stuff in boxes. So I don't want to run the risk of dying. Loads of useful stuff on me. Just put this away as I can. Can keep the charcoal on the rain lily. That should be fine. And I can then get a load of blacks. I am going to go and have a look. Because if that's a circular tower over there, that'll be very cool. So, 6 for my torch, 2 for my stabby. There's going to be boars and things around here. Go. I'm going to go back to where my flint is. Flint flax. Where the flax stores are. Trying to avoid avoid the flipping honey badger. There he is. Aggressive so-and-so. Because I was saying the other day, I'd love a big circular tower on the top of the peak. So I'm gonna take a shortcut of sorts. I'm gonna follow the road. I'm gonna run round here, like that little arch and fence. To me that looks like it was a dock. Something. It was meant to be a pier. Oh, that's fun. Someone building right on the water. That's pretty cool. Like that. Okay. I want to check to see if it's actually circular walls, because at the moment I can only make flat walls. Because it was far away and I couldn't really zoom in, I wasn't sure whether it was just somebody has very skillfully that's circular as well. That just angular. That is angular, isn't it? That's not actually circular. Good way of getting around it, I guess. By putting, call them like foundation pillars or something over the, try and hide the corners. Like a hexagonal type design, but with something on the corners to make the corners less stand out less. But this is a nice looking estate. So they've got like got their goods markets and stuff out. Got a whole garden out of flower pots. That's very cool. So this is not yeah, so it's not a true circular tower, is it? It's lots of small walls put together, but that is very clever. It seems that the only real yeah, okay, so that's cool. So let's see, construction. So that's stone pillars. That's a small wall. Short wall foundation. Yeah, so that one width, probably what they've done there. Managed to make it into a circle. Okay, so that would be the way around it. So there isn't a circular wall as such, but you can put lots of thin walls at a slight angle adjustment to make a circular effect. Like that there. Looks quite circular. That's pretty cool. That thing, is that actually like a... It's a furnace, okay. So yes, a circular building is possible, but it's lots of little lots of thin walls angled round. Okay. So let's get a load of flax while we're out here. Any meadow sweet or anything else I can find. Not too bothered by by boars and things. I just want to get a load of flax. So I guess this the way to make a circular staircase would be a short stair, a little platform, a turn. Oh, you can do triangular floor sections. So that's probably how you work around that. So, making a circular tower at the top is definitely doable. It's just then figuring out what sort of how wide that needs to be. How many sections? So that's going to be an interesting one. And I do like the idea of like a big stone tower. How you do the roof? I guess a similar thing that... Let's see, maybe I can learn different roof toppings. Rooftops, but... at the moment, so it would have to be something like 1 by 1 by 3. 3 by 3. 1 by 1 by 1. Yeah, so it's going to have to be sort of little sections like that at the moment. So, what am I looking at? What could I get rid of? Get rid of that Genesis for now. Yeah, so I can get some more. Get another stack of flax. There we go. So that's quite cool. And they've got a thatched roof, which seems to work quite well on the curve. And maybe it's just something I need to improve my construction skill to really get the benefit of. Those thatched roofs look good. Oh, hold on. What's he done there? I say he. What have they done there? They made a sort of a spiral staircase just with those planks, joists, supports, whatever you would call them. So that's definitely something to bear in mind. Going the wrong way. I thought this didn't look familiar. Yeah. I thought I'd... yeah, okay, I know what I've done. Stuck the turning, so we need this one here. Yep, this is the right way now. I have to remember those houses, those are my plots. I think those are onions that are growing there. They are. Don't need them. Not yet. So at some point I need to decide where I'm putting the kitchen, etc. But I think my crafting platform, that nice big space that I've made, should hold all the crafting I need, even cooking wise, until I'm able to then build more specific spaces. Yeah, look at that. That's pretty cool, isn't it? There. But I want to see if I can start making that to a more circular space. Then how the higher floors would work is going to be the next thing. Because theoretically, if I can have a set of stairs that go all the way around the outside of a tower, every so many sets of stairs I should be able to put a floor. Okay, so let's make some straw. level up on carpentry. Now, horse linen. I think I can make a bed. So, let's put some, coarse linen. That what I've got? Coarse linen. Let's chuck a load of flax in here for now. Then I want the bed. 6 beams, 15 plank. So if I just cut down a little bit of wood, I can make a few more planks and beams. Planks and beams. Go from there. Then, oh, did I not pick it up? That was daft. Bed, cool. So I'm going to make a bed, and then the bed can go in one of these. Yeah, it can go in there for now, along with planks, beams. Full. So, go. What I'm going to do. How are we doing? Okay, so we got some copper, which is cool. Do we have enough charcoal to make another something? So I need copper ore, which I did put away. So 20, copper, copper. So I should be able to get another copper going. Go. And not quite enough wood. Chop down a bit of wood, get some more charcoal going. So something that I might start doing off recording is just logging in and loading up the charcoal burner. Log in, get a couple hundred wood, chuck it all in the charcoal burner, so that when I do come to log in, I'll have the resources. That is something I'm going to need to do to be a bit more organised. So, yeah, cool. So, stone anvil, I can make a bronze bar. So let's start with a bronze bar. Cool. I can make bronze nails. Cool. No more room. Okay. So, do I need to make my basic blacksmithing tool? I need 2 bronze sheets. So, for now, let's just very quickly something's got to go somewhere. Let's put those in there. Then let's make all of these into strings, and I can then get the loom going. Yeah, so 13's not too bad. That's not going to take too long. Let's see, how are we doing? I don't think that's going to level me up tailoring wise. We'll see. Almost done. Yeah, cool. So let's have maximum of those. Cool. Just check my leather working so I can make some. I can make one of them, so that's not going to be enough. There, so that means 8 of those. Cool. So I need to make bronze sheet, then I can make my blacksmithing tools. Then I'll be in a position to start putting down some more blacksmithy, like a weaponsmith, I think I get. Maybe armor smith, but let's find out. Come on, you stubborn little so-and-so. There we go, cool. So basic blacksmithing tools. Okay, so I can't do wrought iron yet, that's fine. But what would be quite cool would be to get a door. I think door needs iron though. Door does need iron. Okay. So blacksmith workbench. Let's clear all. Yeah, so blacksmith workbench, weaponsmith workbench. So let's have a look. Blacksmithing. So I need some wooden beams, which did I have some wooden beams? Yes. I think I'm still short, so let's just go wooden beam. So for blacksmithing, for the basic blacksmithing, I want to put that here. That way around. Cool. Then Founders Pack. Check. Well, we'll worry about another time. Basic beehive, I need straw for that. Okay. Good, so I might start doing that in a minute. minute, fletching. I need bronze, nails and a plank. Set up a market. I don't really know what market does, but don't know whether people have to physically come by. And 10 planks, so let's see, can I make 10 planks? Yes, I can. So I can put up a market. Or a goods emporium. So we've got space. Now I'm going to put market there because I don't know what the flip it does. What's a market store? Market stores are player-built structures that facilitate the trading of items and resources for gold with other players, even when they are not there in person. Inside the market store interface, you can select an item, create a sale. Unless the market store is empty, you can browse the list of sale orders. Click the button below, details of any selected item to buy it. Market. By selecting the market in the tab menu, you will see a list of active sale orders in your Heartland province. From here you can edit any sale order. Okay. So, let's just sell a sale. Oh, okay. So that's interesting. How do I sell stuff if there's a fee for selling it and I don't have any money to pay the fee? That's weird. I'm assuming I've missed something here. Okay, so what do I need to make a goods emporium? Because I might as well. I need some more nails, beams and planks. Okay, so let's make some nails. sure I've got some wood for planks, beams. Let's remind myself, how much do I need? 10 and 4, okay. We'll do one of them. One of them. Okay. I'm just trying to keep an eye on my animes as well as I go, but it just doesn't seem to be managing very well. I might have to... Okay. Goods Emporium. Okay, so that's interesting. So I wonder whether I need to go to someone else's and sell stuff. I wonder. Okay, so let's make some more basic blacksmithing tools. Okay, we've got enough stuff to make one. So, should be able to make weapon cable. I swear it said okay. Perhaps that. Two. To the right end. Basic cooking do. Basic. Yeah. Yeah. Wait. Cool. For weapons. Stop. Okay. Smith. So I'm gonna put my weaponsmithing next to my fletching. Makes sense to me. Damn it. Some more. Blacksmith 2. Tiny. Load in a minute. Okay. Beams, plank. Plank. Smithing. he still? Block ratings, piercing. Yeah, bronze. So, make a bronze pickaxe, because I have here. So, can do very hard. Basic cooking stuff. Do some plank beams. It's a shame it's just disconnected me from animes mid-recording, which is obviously not. Okay, should now be back. So I do need to look. Do like the graphics for anime. There is a lot of it that's very good. It just seems to run slowly. Don't know whether that's because Pax Dei is GPU or something, but that is something that I do need to figure out. Okay. So if I grab boar carcass eye, 2 boar carcass, and just go chop all them up, 30 of them, okay. The meat chunks. I can also do wrap. Get cooking utensils to figure out. Wow, okay, so that hour went quite quick. I think this is going to be an hour 31, maybe. Just push it a bit longer. Because now I can get a load more crafting stuff together. I would get crafting stuff together. So it's going to be plan. Finish chopping up all this stuff. I think there is going to be a lot of crafting I can do. It's not necessarily recorded. For example, this. That's chopping of meat chunks. And in future, this is the sort of thing that I can do. Camera. About it. Too much. It's a bit rogue. Oh, and Animes has crashed again. It's not great, Animes. Like, I really liked. Big up your base rig, but there's just something that doesn't seem to like. I don't know whether it's because I'm doing this as a Wi-Fi. Maybe I should try using my own USB. I don't know if that's gonna be maybe faster. Don't know. Level 2 charcuterie. Sick. I would say is the weird wood carving doesn't quite work. Charcuterie. So that's charcuterie chopping for now. So what I want to do, make cooking stuff. I need to make another basic cooking tool. Basic. That was at the blacksmith bench. Some short stock, so let's do. Get some wood. I need to run down the hill and find some flint. This is looking quite cool though, liking this little space. Potentially the only problem is going to be everybody. So finding and selling stuff might be a bit tricky, but we'll tackle that later. And spears. So, like a good reason to go for the bronze pike, because if I'm already leveling up quite high, obviously means I can be quite well protected about things like training up other weapons at other points, but it would be good to have a weapon, which is going to be spears at the moment. Should be some here. So, remember to block sometimes. Not been a big problem yet. Have some stone, some clay, some flint. Be able to make what I need to make. I think one needed charcoal, so maybe some things. glass, so I can make some basic alchemy instruments as well. Glass. Some extra clay and nesses. Go. Oh, no more room. Okay. So. Chalk. Stone. Something. Go. So okay, so spit roast bar, so that's going to away. Chalk. And a cooking bench. Coal. 80 stone. Take a walk. So get to go in the chalk. So this again is where I line up well with finishing the room, because I was worried about chucking tons of charcoal burner next time. So I'm not going to have enough. Basically need 50 charcoal, which isn't there. It's this 50. So let's figure out what to do. Half cooking wood. Go for the cooking then, because I don't want to use copper. I can then use up the copper on something else. I'm just going to go down the hill. Pick out. Get some stone. And come back up, so. Here we go. Just get all this stone. Because what I might have to do is use the little low wall sections to figure out if I can make a circular tower. May not be a perfectly circular tower. I have a feeling probably do. Very good looking circular tower. And the trick might be overlapping the big circular foundations as a way No, I don't. Ah, I'm for sure. That's correct. Checked. Fold. There we go. Hurt myself. There is loot stone over here. Here we go. So what I might do is, I think I've got 4 videos and only posted to YouTube, right? So I think I'm probably going to do a little bit of just building up resources to give me time to edit videos I currently have. So if you are enjoying it or fancy supporting a small channel, subscribe, comment, any of those things would be much appreciated. Cooking to there. So what can we make with the cooking works? Basic baking tools. Okay. Barley water. Barley. Baking. Okay, so I can make those. Can I? Yes. Basic bread oven. So, okay, so we've got a basic fermenter. Got 8 planks, so it would see to fermenter going. Then 10, 40, 50, 50 gnit, 50 gnit, 50 gnesses. Okay. Don't think. Gonna have to be careful because I could kill myself doing that. Yeah, so those haven't reformed. Over here. And just stone. There. 60. There is some stone. Back to what's on the some players. Pick some. So let's head back to where there was information. Running away. Kind of have to take those opportunities when they come. Okay, so just, that would plenty of wood. Come on. Little Skycastle. If I can get my bread stuff made, and I think that will do for today's set. Because I'm going to need to get a lot of stone and clay for sorting out the circular tower. So basic bread oven. It's the stone which you can what else have I not yet made? So that needs doing that because I don't have enough charcoal. So basic fermenter, put in there. Malt, okay, don't have any more. There. So I need barley. Okay, define. Can. Do I have basic? Make a basic alchemy. And table. Alchemy, okay, so it's two things. Alchemy table and basic reagent distiller, so it's a stud. Okay, so make another bronze bar. No room. Okay. Okay. Plant. Sand. Put some flax here. What I can do, stack to make some space. Okay, so what do I need? Beam, plank, plank. I do want beam. Some wood. Okay. Set a beam. Let's do 2 sets of beam. 2 sets of plank. Get the glass out because that alchemy. Hundred bronze stud signing. Some of these. Make craft all. So you're going to need 100. It's 25, and I can always stop the craft all if needed. Space, I thought. Tons of space. Necessarily tons of spaces. Brewer there. Big table. So, at some point this is going to be amazing, having a room full of alchemical stuff, etc. But for now, okay. Fly Garrick. So, it's going to be pretty important soon. To make stone. And it is the winch and plank. Yes. Plank. Okay. how this gets quite an addicting game. Because you just keep thinking, that one little bit more, bit more. That one little bit more. Plank. So where I put it next. Okay, so some space for it. Put it. Rotate it around. That way. That way. Takes about 30 seconds for the water, so that can start loading itself up. Improve my pickaxe, I do that here. Let's just give it a go. Stocks. Bronze pickaxe means I can start gathering iron. This time I obviously the ideal. So let's give it 5 try. So spike. Have bronze spike. Spike. Let's try it. So I can make a bronze arrow. Make another. So, if I want to replace my pointed stick with a bronze spear, that'd be a nice upgrade. Bronze pike. Stocks and some now. Okay, level 3 within. It's all slowly picking up. If that's the well making that, it's quite. So I've now bronze pike. So do bronze pike is gonna go. Just gonna pointed stick because Okay, and next time I log in, it'll be gone. So, I'm going to do... get some wood. Try bronze arrows. Fletching table. Arrows. I've got a bronze arrow. But at the moment... not what about... oh dear, getting cracky. I'm going to about fletching stuff. What I'm going to do is take this wood, see if I can improve spirally staircase. Let's have that doesn't make it better, does it? Okay. Does. Okay, so I'm going to get rid of that. If I put there. Put support. that's slightly better. And for a spiral staircase, that could work. Whoosh. Staircases. There we go. That's pretty cool. I'm pretty pleased with that. Need to do some more